Also on question 1, I used the employee record management system to design a PHP unit test. So with that, I've got the code, the PHP code, and that is and I used the Visual Studio code, and I also I've got the database, that is the MySQL and the Apache, and I've got the platform, of course. That is the database that I have here is showing all the input data that I'm going to use, and of course the actual interface is here where I'm going to click my dashboard here because I'm logged in. It is saying welcome back to ERMS Primrose Washinyira, and I'm also allowed to log in, log out like that. So after that, for me to perform the test, the PHP unit test, I'm going to go to command line prompt. I'm going to make use of my command line prompt, and I'm going to type that I'm also going to include the employee, and on the employee I want to do the test, and on the test in particular I want to do the PHP unit test.php, and so these are the tests. So according to the test, as you can see, there was one failure, and that is my class test. Forget password. It failed to ascertain that statement as true or what as false. So basically this is how I performed my PHP unit test. Now for me to make use of the Selenium, I'm also going to click here because I've installed Selenium on my PC, and I'm going to click Selenium, and I'll click start recording, and this Selenium is going to record every process, every step that I'm going to do. And going back to my interface, to my dashboard here, maybe I need to edit my experience, maybe update my education. I will edit, maybe I've done this, and maybe I will say edit, update, and the experience has been updated. Whatever that I'm going to do, if I'm going to update the education, edit my education, it is going to update everything that I'm going to do on this platform. And after that, I'll also go to the Selenium, and I'll say stop recording, and I'll also run, and as you can see, it is going to do whatever that I've done. So this is basically how Selenium works when you are doing the unit, the test. So now moving on to the question 3, where I've designed a test case. So I wanted to say Ministry of Education. This is actually Ministry of Education, a Ministry of Health test case. So this being the Ministry of Health test case, I've included quite a number of fields on my test case. My test title is website test case for Ministry of Health. So in other words, I'm saying I'm sort of imitating the Ministry of Health website here, and I want it to do a performance test on the logging in of a user on the website. So basically, as I go back to my test case, the test case ID is BU001, and the test number is 1, and the test date is that The test description, we are saying this is a test case for Zimbabwe Ministry of Health. You can also add something like maybe you want to do the account logging in, and it was designed by Primrose and executed by Washinyira, and execution date is 12 December 2021. The description: the test will allow authorized access to those registered by Zimbabwe Ministry of Health, so any unauthorized access won't be allowed. Then we've got the dependency. I've just included Ministry of ICT as an example, and the conditions: it needs a valid username and password, and the test control is to enter valid username and valid password. So I'm going to make use of the step 1 to log in, that is the verify or the step ID is TC. I've just written that 001, and I'm going to do that. So here again you can also match your case ID to the test like that. So verify the password, and then the test date. Now as you can see, the first one is success logging in, and that was the expected result and the actual result, and with that it is a pass. But for the other two, these are fails, because the success logging in has failed because of invalid username or password. So basically this is how you write a detailed test case for a website. So basically this is how you go about it. Thank you very much.